You've been described as a legend, an extraordinary actress. How would you like to be best remembered?
Is a good worker.
Just a good,
I have
solid
adored the
professional.
work. My goal was never the marvelous good fortune of the public. That was never my goal. My goal was to do the best I could, and I just adored the work.
There used to be work here. Work for humans. They would walk up and down, open and close doors in a polite manner. They also did untold and unseen things. Secrets. Backstabbings. Shoutings. Stress is murderous. I get angry at some other ghosts who are still stuck in bad behavior. I return here only when they are not around. Usually when the moon sets, although often the fog prevents you from witnessing the moon.
Someone hear me? Is anyone listening? My voice is a spirit living inside the factory of my body. I've been nurturing it, making sacrifices for it since I was a kid. Now my voice wants to capture others. It won't be satisfied until it enters their bodies and tickles their ears and spines. Spiders don't have ears or spines, but they can hear with their legs. For them, there is no such thing as perfection or imperfection. Basically, you need to have some sort of passion. You need to feel, to keep it alive.
I used to be an astronaut. I used to be a cosmonaut. Then the glass ceiling fell on my head, and I became a whatnot. Today, my job is to fix the moon. I found it broken on the roof and brought it here. There are people who expect the moon to be bigger. They might be disappointed, even if they have never seen a bigger moon in their lives. Do I see some leftover cocaine on the surface of the moon? Or is it dandruff? It has to be hoovered up. Next, I will arrange different areas of the moon back into their right places. They are very heavy.
I love parallel lives. They are healing for me. I play video games all night and my eyes get dry. It makes me wanna snuggle the fog and have its moisture sit on my retinas. The doctor said my eyes are still as sharp as a pilot's. I never wanted to be a pilot, but my friend did. Now nobody's flying airplanes anyway. Every night, my friend and I enter another realm where we are birds. A green raven, Anni, red raven, Ototo. We can fly out of the window. We are not hungry or envious. We are just free.
What's pleasurable about my new occupation is that I don't need to pretend that there are such things like important meetings or urgent agendas. Everything just is, and occasionally moves across the surface of planet Earth like a moonbeam, possibly assisted by algorithms. Humans pass through buildings, and fruits pass through humans. Everything shall rot and pass. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. This and also this shall pass. We will probably never know how time is knit with space, how the pulse of light is also the pulse of time, or how the energy of radiant stars can break and still itself to become matter.
My voice and I grew up together listening to my father playing opera. The saddest thing after he passed away was to deal with his CD collection. He had made it by copying opera records he borrowed from the library. He put a lot of work into this collection, classifying the CDs, making an archival system, finding images for the covers. I trashed all the CDs. Why would I have kept them? The records exist in the cloud now, this fog that we can summon to give us any song or film or book whenever we want. The weirdest thing is that my father would never listen to the CDs himself. It was as if he was doing it for someone else. But who was this someone? Where are they now?
I'm not sure if the air conditioners were turned off by the landlords or if they broke down. Somehow, the air feels less toxic now than before. It used to be infused with bitterness and envy. For me, the worst days were those when I scrolled through status updates of my successful friends. Promotions, interviews in cool magazines, having babies while having career breakthroughs. My heart would be like boiling with tense poison. I even found it difficult to breathe when the envy stabbed me. I was like, the other people's lives seemed so solid and shiny, like hard granite. All I wanted was to feel genuinely happy for them, but my mind wished they would fall into a crevice in the Alps, be taken away by a giant wave, or disappear in some other way.
This too shall pass. This and also this shall pass.
Yeah, there used to be work here. Work for humans. They would walk up and down, open and close doors in a polite manner. They also did untold and unseen things. Secrets.
images on the walls of this building, just empty hanging rails that are there to say it's forbidden to put screws or nails into the wall. The landlords want the building to remain completely untouched by anyone who cannot pay a proper rent. They can't do anything about the ghosts, though. If I was to place a painting here, it would be a still life, a Vanitas. Vanitas paintings capture things when they are about to turn into ghosts. Amongst the fruit, vegetables, and other consumables, there would also be human bodies, young and beautiful, rotting with the other things in perfect harmony.